Maybe that thing lost an engine or something.
Ciccarelli's out of the truck. You see him there.
Probably overtaken by some fumes, Vince, trying to get his wits about him.
Yeah, he's trying to get that helmet off. You can see that he is not feeling well. Well, look at the fire damage on that Zero machine.
Yeah, I think he probably just stopped that truck. I'm not sure he spun. Let's see if we can see what.
Do you think maybe
it's already on fire? You can see the fire under the truck. I think he was just doing his best to get that thing woed up.
Ciccarelli's made 4 starts this season, including last week at Texas. And I've got to believe that that truck is done for the day.
Just glad he was able to get out of that truck.
Yeah, and I liked his plan to slide it sideways and get it to a stop as best he could. And sure.
Medical crew still tending to Ray, and you can see him explaining there with the hand gestures, explaining what was going on, and still gathering himself.
Safety team there in a hurry to make sure they assist Ray.
One of the unsung heroes here in our sport. They were on it. They were there right away when Ray came to stop, and see him up on his feet now.
As we said, this is the lone practice session for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. They will qualify later on this afternoon. Set the field for this evening. Lucas Oil 150, which of course brings down our curtain.
About 40 minutes left in this practice here at Phoenix. Take a break. We'll return. Todd Gilliland, fastest so far. The truck of Ray Ciccarelli being towed back into the garage area, and you see all that fire damage down the right-hand side, and we'll give you a look at why it looks like that. Look at watch this. He comes by here in between turns 3 and 4 with the fire out from underneath the truck.
That has the look of maybe a fuel line rupturing or something, maybe from the fuel pump to the carburetor. And his truck still they don't run the EFI, the electronic fuel injection. They still run carburetors.
And he was down on his hands and knees after he got out of that truck. He had been overcome by the smoke. And Mike, you were saying in the commercial break you've had a similar experience to what he was dealing with there, and all that smoke in the cabin of the truck.
It just overcomes you. I mean, you can't understand how hot it is. In fact, I was telling Phil, Sterling Marlin crashed in the 90s at Bristol and caught on fire, and I simply drove by on the apron, Vince, and I could feel the heat from his car on my body. I mean, it was the hottest thing I'd ever felt as I drove by, and my heart and everything was all about Sterling, hoping he was able to get out of that car. And unfortunately, he did suffer some burns, but fortunately he was able to get out. So the heat is just something that fans at home probably will never have to experience, thankfully, but it's something that the race car drivers have to deal with.
Yeah, sometimes the television picture doesn't do it justice, but glad that Ray Ciccarelli got out of that truck and is okay.